Well, I'm speaking today with Gokhan Talas, who's director of Miras Publishing Ministries in Turkey. He's a longtime friend of MAI and a close training partner with us, and we've been so saddened by the news. Uh, well, saddened is not a strong enough word. It's hard to describe of coming out of Turkey in relation to the earthquake. And so
Mhm,
I've asked Gokhan just to share with us a couple of things. One, just to describe the magnitude of this tragedy and how it's being felt in Turkey.
mhm.
Also, how is the church responding in Turkey and how can we support them? And then just practical ways that we as outsiders can come alongside the nation of Turkey at this time. So Gokhan, thanks so much for giving us a few minutes of your time. You're really busy. You're involved in relief efforts right now yourself. So thanks for
Mhm.
sharing with us this today.
Uh, Thank you, John, for this opportunity. This is very important for us to get more support from outside of the country because our people, we are all in pain right now. So the situation is terrible. It is uh, even unimaginable. You know, sometimes we are feeling like it is an apocalyptic movie. It is all cities which is affected by the earthquake in the area. These 10 cities are all gone. This is not just collapsing some buildings or just some people died. It is a huge disaster, John. It is
Mhm.
a huge disaster. So I can say we need everything that people can do. First, of course, prayers, because spiritually, people lose their direction. We all, not we maybe, but mostly people feel hopeless right now. Uh, every families in the area lost someone. Every families. Even there's no any family without any lost.
Mhm.
They lost someone.
Mhm. Mhm.
So they have questions. They have a pain. Then they are now yelling out, shouting loud, about the God. They feel disappointed. They feel um, forgotten. They feel alone, and prayers are very appreciated for this kind of thoughts, this kind of feelings, which is requires the God's healing.
Yeah.
We need God's touch. We need His touch in our hearts, especially for the people who are affected in the first hand,
Yeah.
who is close to the area or lost someone. Uh,
Mhm. Mhm.
and losing someone is not just one thing, but if you don't lose someone in the earthquake, probably you lost your home.
Mhm.
Many people are homeless, and I'm not just talking about a few buildings. I'm talking about the complete area. So there will be a very long process for constructions, renewing process. Uh, so
Yeah.
this is just first week, but there will be a very long process that we need to help these people more and more every day.
Are there any practical way, not that prayer is not practical too, but
Yeah.
any donations or volunteer, I don't know, any other ways
Yes.
that,
As I said, people need everything, like
mm,
donations, sending staff or medical helps or aid organizations, everything. Even from baby diapers to jacket,
mm,
everything. They lost everything,
mm,
because of donations are very important.
mm,
But this is very important to work with the proper organizations which has a connection and experience in the area. I suggest people to support First Hope. This organization comes from the local
First Hope,
churches.
did you say? First Hope?
First Hope, yes,
First Hope.
First Hope. Now they are working with the Samaritan Pulse, and they made a very good organization in the first storm of the earthquake. They immediately arrived the area, and they started their. They have a hygiene truck and the bathroom and toilets, which can mobilize, and they brought some tents and other things, and they have a very good trained team in this kind of disaster because they served in very different disasters before, like earthquake in Izmir and the forest fires, uh, in very different situations. They have a very good experience. You can support First Hope. You can send your support to us. We are trying to organize another aid organization in Istanbul. We are collecting some stuff here in Istanbul in some centers like our church and the municipal buildings, which is based in Kadıköy. This is very important because some people especially from villages, cannot reach the organizations centers if they're based in they built the centers in the cities. So sometimes we are reaching these people directly. We know them personally. They know us. They trust us. So we are reaching them directly, individually. You can support us to help people. And also you can support Ahbap. Ahbap is an official organization, not Christian, but they are doing a great job too. So there is a many different ways to support people here, for
Okay.
especially with the donations.
Yeah. Just one last question, Gokhan. Right now, we're really focusing in on the immediate, urgent needs. But I know that you, as a Christian writer, communicator, I imagine your mind is already thinking now about, there's such a degree of like anxiety, dismay, fear,
Mhm.
disillusionment, anger, the kinds of messages that you, as a Christian communicator, when the time is right, will be sharing, and we're thankful you're in that position to do that. Just any thoughts along those lines?
Mhm, mhm. Uh, I want to give people hope in this time. This is the most important need in this term, I guess. Because first, hope is very sensitive, very fragile. It's always going first. So I want to give people hope, and I want to say them there is hope for this life and another one. So as a writer, as a publisher, if we can bring people's life more hope from the Lord, that will be a succession, victory for us
Mm,
over this darkness.
mm,
We are trying to stand against the negative positions, negative ideas as a Christian publisher, because most people are very disappointed right now. They want to say everything which is coming from their hearts, but they are sometimes disappoint or discourage other people. And we want to fight against this discouragement. We want to encourage people. Death has no victory over the life. We want to say them this. Of course, not today, not
mm,
tomorrow, not
mm,
next week, because
mm,
the pain is very fresh.
mm, mm,
We don't want to say any foolish thing.
mm,
We don't want to hurt people's feelings.
mm,
We want to give them some space to tell everything they want to say.
mm.
So,
Excellent.
but
Perfect.
there will be a perfect time to talk, to write, and to say these
Mm.
ideas,
Mhm.
these thoughts.
Yeah, thank you, Gokhan. Well, I know you're super busy, and we're so glad that you're willing to come on and share. I'd like to invite all of our MA friends there to just pray specifically for Gokhan and his family too, um, and all the others who are partnering with him and extending aid in the name of Christ to those who have lost everything,
Mhm.
literally. So let's keep praying for Turkey in general too. So thank you, Gokhan. We'll look forward maybe at another point to hear
Thank
another
you.
update from you. So thanks,
Thank you,
thanks
John.
so much.